Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. Today I'm talking about the eyes. If you've ever noticed in any of my videos, my eyes are not symmetrical. Now, most of us don't have faces that are symmetrical, but when we're applying makeup, we want to try to make our faces look symmetrical. If you've ever watched Glow Up, it's a BBC television program. It's one of those reality shows where there are competitors, they're makeup artists, and they're competing for jobs in movies, music videos, magazines, television shows. They're trying to get jobs. They're trying to get contracts as a makeup artist. And so they're competing on this reality show. Well, the two hosts are Val and Dom. And Dom, in particular, is always preaching about symmetry. He's always preaching to the makeup artist competitors about making the makeup look symmetrical. And it's something that's really hard to do because our faces are not symmetrical. If you draw a line straight down the middle, our eyebrows are not the same, our eyes are not the same, the two sides of our nose are not the same, our cheekbones are not the same, the two sides of our mouth are not the same. And my eyes are definitely not. Most of you would probably be way too kind to ever say so, but this eye is much smaller than this eye. And on this eye, my lid comes down much lower. My eye doesn't open quite as wide on this side. It's really noticeable, especially if I'm tired or if I'm sick. But I notice it in all of my videos, and I'm probably my worst critic, but it bothers me. And so that's something that I want to make symmetrical. And so I've learned a little trick about how to try to balance that out. So I want to show you, and even if it's not your eyes that you're working on, this may help you with another feature that you're trying to balance out. So let me show you real quick. I'm going to be using the Bare You Cream All-in-One Stick today in Peony Pink. Now that's what I used for my blush, but I'm also going to use it as my primer and my overall color on my lid for like my eyeshadow. So I'm going to use a flat brush, and I'm just going to start with a little bit of this, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. Now I've already done my foundation. I used actually a BB cream. I've done my blush, my setting powder. I've already got a lip gloss on, and I did my eyebrows. As you can see, I've already done this eye completely. So I'm going to put that Peony Pink on there. And then I'm going to use this big fluffy brush and just do a little blending right there. Just kind of fan that out. Then I'm going to grab my Addiction Palette 9. And I've got this beautiful, I don't know, I call it a grayish green kind of color right here. And I'm going to grab this fluffy crease brush. And I'm going to get just a little bit of color on there, not a lot. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to go in the crease and then around towards my lashes, just like I did on this side. But since this lid tends to be a little bit lower, I'm going to actually go a little bit higher with my color. Instead of going right in the crease, I'm actually going to go just slightly above the crease right here to make it look even with this side, which is actually in the crease, because the crease on this side is here. The crease on this side is actually a little bit lower than this side. So I'm going to put the color up a little bit higher to make it match this side, even though it won't really be exactly in the crease, if that makes sense. So let's give this a whirl. I'm going to go right up here, slightly above the crease. It'll be a little bit in the crease, but I'm also going to go a little bit above. And then I'm going to bring it around the side and back towards my lower lashes. Right up in there. And then I'm going to blend that out again with my nice big fluffy brush. Okay, looking pretty good. I'm going to take this little tiny eyeliner brush. I'm going to take that same green color. And I'm going to go along my lower lashes for a little bit of color on there instead of an eyeliner. And then, because I don't want any color coming beyond the edge of my lid right here, I don't want anything pulling down. I don't like anything pulling down. Gravity's already pulling down, and that's gonna make me look older. And at 59, I don't wanna look any older. So I like to take some concealer, and I make a line from right here at the corner of my eye up to the edge, the end of my eyebrow. It's much easier to see on this side, I realize, than this side. I'm kind of in the dark. But I'm going to make a little line right here. I'm going to do it on this side. I'll try to lean over here and show you. I'm going to make a little line right here with concealer, and then I'm going to buff that in with a damp sponge. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to go right up to my brow, just like that, okay? I'm going to take a damp sponge. I'm going to use a little bit of setting spray, not near a sink, okay? And now I'm going to pat that in very gently, just until the color blends. So that none of that color comes beyond this corner of my eye. Because that color pulling down, I think, is very aging. And mercy, we don't want that. All right, see the difference there? I hope that shows up. I think that gives it a much cleaner look, and it makes it look much younger. I think it's like pulling up just like you would on a facelift. And we want that. All right, let's grab some mascara and let's finish this look off. And I don't know if you can tell the difference in before and after, but using that color up just a little bit above the crease, now I think makes my eyes look much more symmetrical. I hope you can tell that in the video. You can in person, so I hope it shows up as well. That's my little trick for trying to even out my eyes. So think about that same little trick, whether you're talking about the sides of your nose, your lips, your eyebrows. You can use that same sort of trick to adjust other features as well. Next time, possibly I'll do my lips, because they are definitely not the same on each side either. I have a really bad scar on this side, so I'll do a future video and show you how I deal with that scar. Especially since it's right in my lip line. And we'll talk about how to adjust for that. All right, and there we go. I think I've achieved my goal in getting a little bit better symmetry between those eyes. All right, as usual, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me the likes, the shares, the love. I appreciate it. It helps me do better with my algorithm. Plus, it helps you see more content that you like as well. Hit that subscribe button so that you are notified next time I have a new video come out. And as usual, if you need any more information, you can look in the description down below. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those below as well. I will be glad to answer them for you. As usual, I appreciate you being here. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.